little bit. My bad. Howdy. How are y'all? Let's see. We have. Oh, look, Raquel's here. I don't know her, but I mean, hello, hi Raquel. My 143 Minnie. I'm here. Sassy Susie. Eileen is here. Hello, Eileen. How's everybody? Hi, my leader. Hi, follower. How's everybody doing? All right.
Hi.
Hi.
I hear feedback.
Do you again? I don't hear anything.
It's gone now because I said it.
No, she's hearing things. I'm just letting you know right now. She's hearing things. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's cuckoo in the head. Oh my God. Christine. I just popped up. Thank you. Yay. I don't have any like noisemaker. Hello, where's your bell, Raquel? Ring the bell. There you go. Ring the bell. Yay, Christine. Thank you. That's another reason I'm late is because I thought all you had to do was hit the monetization thing. I'm new at this, but then I started looking on the Google and it was like, no, you got more steps. And I was like, oh crap.
Oh man, you beat me to it.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Oh man, look at that. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
She beat me to it. I was like, Ron.
And the wine is thanks to Christine because wow, do I have plenty of bottles. And this is my mega pint, y'all, because I'm pulling a Johnny Depp today. I'm not working. I'm not.
I am not going to be your Amber Turd. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not.
Please do not. Don't drop any little gifts over there. I was wondering. I was like, what is she doing on her phone?
I know. I was like, okay, I gotta get this.
Yay! Thank you guys. That's so sweet. Whoop, whoop. Monetized. Oh, I love how you spelled it. Monetized.
Oh,
Eileen! Yay! Thank you, Eileen.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God,
excited.
awesome.
Yeah, this really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to.
Victory. I love it. I love it. It says victory. That's so
I thought it was going to be like a long time coming, but nope.
You were quick with the paperwork.
I was quick with that paperwork. Like boom, boom, boom. The minute I got that freaking email, I was like, oh, hello, email. I was waiting on you.
You're like, I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
And you know what I'm not doing tonight? I'm not like out and about delivering food. Oh my God, it feels nice. Y'all have no idea. Like right now, and Christine knows because it's like 100 degrees out, y'all. It's bad. It's getting bad in Arizona. We expected it. We knew it was going to happen. Yes, thank you for the super chats. Y'all are so sweet.
Oh, Eileen, that's so sweet. She got you too. Look at that.
Christine beat you though. I gotta admit.
I know. She was the first.
She beat you to the punch. And man, this wine is good, by the way, Christine. I don't know. I know it comes from Washington, but it is yummy. It's delish.
It is.
Hello, my leader. Minnie. Y'all are so sweet.
SM is here. All right, what are we doing?
Okay.
I think we got some.
Believe it or not, Eileen said, damn it. We have stupid criminals. Can you believe that? There's so many that I didn't even know like which ones to choose. I mean,
so good.
That's right. Don't forget to hit the like. Okay. Views are what counts now. I did not know that. Like I've been learning stuff.
Yeah, when I so you know when we're on, we have like the regular comments that we can see, but I always usually run it on my iPad. And so when I clicked,
you mean like this? I'm running on my phone.
I'm like, what is that? And I was like, oh, that's right. Now I have to watch ads. And I went to go hit skip, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't do that to Susie. I guess.
Wait, you don't pay for the premium thing? You know what? I think I got it free when I got my phone, the premium. So I'm just used to it.
Yeah, it just I don't have premium YouTube.
But when that premium goes away, I'm gonna be like, oh crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
We have stupid criminal. Well, we have a lot of things going on right now, apparently. But yeah, I thought stupid criminals would be fun, and it just so happens some of them happen to Are you really shocked? No. Actually, we have a guest that we know at one point is going to show up in here. No, not in here, but on our little chat.
Not personally, but
yeah, no, not no. We don't want him down here. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to highlight stupid criminals, if you know them, you should at least. If we're going to do honest reporting, Susie, honest reporting.
I can't have people are do stupid shit.
Yeah, right.
Vicky, right? Who is that? Who even is that? Who is that? I have no clue who that is. Oh, there's some. Oh, thank you, Colby.
Hi, Colby.
Hello. How are you, dear?
All right. Let's get started. Let's do some stupid.
Who shall we start with first? Let me see. Oh my God. All I can see are just like letters. And I have my glasses on, y'all. What was this one? Okay, this I found kind of funny. Look at the year, 2019. When is the last time y'all have seen a VHS rental store? Yeah. They could have at least gone with like DVDs, okay? But did nobody think that was be a little bit odd?
Susie, that was it. There's no VHSs anymore. That's what
Exactly. So there's nothing odd about running a store that has VHS rentals, right?
Right.
However, I think you would be surprised at how many people actually still have VHS tapes.
Well, really maybe weird. That was the big sign is when people went in and they were like, hey, what VHS tapes do you have? And they were like, oh, wait, you really came here to rent a video? Like, we don't actually have any videos.
Exactly.
I still have a VHS down at the beach house. And we actually...
Oh, did you really?
Yes, my grandfather, he kept a VHS. He still had a VHS. God love him. And so what we've done is we go, because, you know, if you go, we had a yard sale, they always have 25-cent VHS tapes.
Wow.
Maybe one day I can open up my own, backroom gambling ring. Have my own.
You know what? I shall be your since you're gonna be the manager, I would be your assistant manager, correct?
That's correct. You can do that.
I want to be the assistant manager. And we got a lot of people in here we can hire too to help us out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll all have jobs. I mean, job safety, VHS tapes. 25 cents a pop, y'all.
It is the wave of the future.
Rolling in the dough. Hold on. SM says she has a ton of VHS. I have a few.
So does Minnie. Minnie does too. So there we go. We can start our own. I don't know. I think that seeing what happened here in 2019, I don't know if I want to roll the dice and go to jail. We might have to come up with like what they do in.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more legitimate.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try to find something a little different.
Weeds will show you like all kinds of little tricks. That show, I can't find it anymore. It's not on Netflix anymore. I'm so mad.
Colby says
like fries with that.
She's got a copy of the Titanic that she will never let go.
Oh my God.
It has her sentimental Titanic VHS.
Never let go. And then like bloop. You go into the water. You go
into the water. You go. Right.
Okay, how many of y'all cried when you watched Titanic? Because it was kind of sad. I was being trained for the bank at the time, so there was like me and 3 other women, and we're like, let's go watch a movie and go have dinner. Blah blah blah.
And you picked the Titanic.
We picked Titanic because it was that time of the when it was like out and it was popular, and I was like, sure, let's go see this 3-hour long movie that I'm probably gonna fall asleep through, which I didn't. But they were like making bets on. Well, they were betting on who was gonna cry. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry. We already know how it's gonna end. But it was a love story, and I oh my God, I had tears just bawling like a big old baby, and I'm like,
Her nose is gone, and I can't.
I think they bet money too, and like people had to pay it. I'm like, seriously, guys, y'all were betting money.
I have never watched the Titanic.
What?
There is no way that I could sit through it.
Shut up.
So I'm very finicky about movies, and I'm not going to watch something like, I know how it ends. I know how it ends. I just text Lori.
You do, but the middle part of it is good. We're talking about stupid criminals, Lori. Hi, welcome, Lori. Hello.
Lori, we missed you.
Talking about these idiots they set up a VHS store in 2019 as a cover for their like gambling ring. Because nobody. Blockbuster. I know. Blockbuster didn't. Yeah. You know what I found the other day?
Colby, I did not dare you. All right, Colby. All right. This
Wait, what did she say?
One day we'll have to do a virtual movie date, and I will end up watching. But so in a 3-hour movie, it either has to be at one of the cinemas that has beer and food, so that I can eat and drink and watch, and then I'll be able to sit through a 3-hour movie.
Girl, if you have beer during that movie, you will pass out.
Yeah, we'll have to get up.
Lori says she will not watch a movie.
I will not. She's right. I will not watch a movie.
Never let go, Rose. Never let go. Okay, here you go, honey.
I am
Pop into the water.
I'm horrible. And I'm the worst. I'm the worst too, because I sit there and I'm like, why would they do that? Like, what? That's so stupid. Like, who? Like, I cannot watch any of the horror flicks because I'm like, why? Why
did you run from the guy? Why didn't you get in your car and drive off?
You know,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. You know what I did?
I know, but Lauren, I've never been.
I went to see this. What was the name of it? What Lies Beneath. Do y'all know what movie I'm talking about?
I know what movie. Never watched it, so it's okay.
Okay.
You won't spoil anything.
There's a part in the movie where the girl like you see this ghost like pop up out of the freaking the bathtub, and it scared the living shit out of me. And I had popcorn in my hand, and we were kind of in the front row because we couldn't get a seat. And I went, oh, popcorn went flying. I'm like, oh, damn it.
I'm sorry.
People got popcorn all over them, and I didn't have any popcorn left. I was not happy.
Absolutely.
I don't do well with scary movies, y'all. I'm the biggest scaredy cat in the whole world.
I don't watch scary movies.
Raquel is the analyzer. Yes. I can see that, Christine. She does that.
So,
ooh, that's your new nickname, the Analyzer.
I am the Analyzer. Okay, so I got a really funny story for you. Lord of the Rings.
Oh wait, it looks like Lori's telling stories on you.
Oh yes, Lord,
I'm gonna kill her by the end of
I am the worst, and that happens to be every movie that we've watched. We've never gone to the movies together. It's been like at her house because she knows that my attention span for a movie is about this long in only 15-minute increments. And then I start with the, oh my God, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay, so really quick, funny story. Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. I got roped in to going to a cinema and draft house because it's the only way that I would watch the movie for number one. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Really not my thing, but it's good. But I was eating and drinking. So by the end of the movie, it was great. They even had an intermission, which is exactly what I need. So then I thought, oh, let me get the book.
Those are long movies, right?
They're very long movies. So let me get the book and I'll read because it's going to be a while for number 2 to come out. And I took it out. I was reading it. I was like, trees that walk? Like, this makes no sense to me. I'm like, arguing with the book. I got like halfway, I got maybe a couple chapters in and I was like, I've lost interest.
She says no.
So here it is. It's a Saturday, many years later. It's raining. My husband is home. He's sitting in the living room. I'm in our bedroom. And I decide that I'm going to organize and I got my clothes. Well, the trilogy was on. I ended up watching the trilogy, but I could get up, I could do stuff. The last hour of the movie, is when I guess his name, Fredo or whatever, is climbing up the mountain to throw this ring into, I guess, the volcano or whatever, right? The fire pit. It felt at least an hour, and he would climb and then he would fall, and I'd go, oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? I'm yelling at the television.
I would be the same. I couldn't.
He'd do a couple more steps, and then he would get tangled, and he would roll. I am literally screaming at this point at the television, going, "My fuck! I can't believe I can't!" And my husband comes in, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I've wasted an entire, like, these are hours of my life."
I can see the wheels turning in Raquel's brain right now, like how I can imagine. And Lori is telling stories. She said, "Oh, I can tell stories." Lori, don't make me bring you up here because I will.
She can tell some stories. Oh, she's got stories.
I could see like the wheels turning in your head and stuff. Okay, so who in here has watched Jurassic Park? Did you watch Jurassic Park?
Absolutely not. Stupidest thing. I have no interest in the dinosaurs coming because I will then later on at night dream that dinosaurs are chasing me.
So I'm not a Jurassic Park fan, but you know who I met when Ashley was in the hospital? We met Laura Dern. Mm-hmm. By the way, y'all, she's really, really skinny and really tall. Mm-hmm. She's like 6 feet tall. I looked up, I was like, whoa. Right. And then Ashley looks at me and she goes, I don't even know who that is. And I have her picture with her. It's a big deal. And I was like, well, you know, she's in Jurassic Park. She goes, Mom, we don't watch that crap.
We don't watch that crap.
Just like, please don't be mean. She's here to visit the kids. Be nice, say hello, smile, act like you know who she is.
Oh my God.
She's supposed to be a big deal.
You're in the dinosaur movie that I didn't watch. Got it.
We don't. The whole time she's there, Ashley's just sitting there drawing because it was like they have this little area where you go and like do artwork and stuff. And it was art time. So she's like interested in her drawing. And I go, Ashley, can you look up at me and just let me get one picture of you with Laura? And she's like, you know, sort of did her little thing. And then she went back to drawing. She just had no interest. Zero interest. No. I was fangirling a little because, you know, I've seen her in a lot of other movies too. Other than that, I'm all fangirling going, oh my gosh. And then come to find out she was pregnant and nobody knew it. Mm-hmm. And she was visiting a children's hospital with all these sick kids. And I'm like, oh my God, this had to be terrifying for her.
Yeah, that had to be terrifying.
That was a scary movie right there. Years ago. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, Lori's daughter's totally.
I can already tell that you and Lori are a little bit opposite ends of the spectrum.
100%. Total opposites. That's the reason why we've been friends for so long. Complete opposite. She can sit through a love movie like nobody's business.
Oh, when it comes to love stories.
Oh, I love the love. And
I love the love. I love love. I do.
I'm like, this is not even real.
What is that face?
That's my face. She's like love stories. When we watch all the love movies. This is not real. Like, this doesn't happen in real life. Like, Pretty Women
like
never happened.
Talking about the love stories. I don't understand. I'm like, you don't love the love?
I do not love the love movies. I really don't. I'm not a big fan of the love movies at all.
Girl, I was watching This Is Us last night and I was bawling like a little baby.
The Notebook
little baby just boo-hooing because I was up all night. I couldn't sleep. So I started watching all my shows and they're all like the end. Hello, in case you haven't noticed, summer is here. It's official. Everything's all finales and they're all, you know, the finales leave you like just boo-hooing and crying. Mm-hmm. But if y'all watch This Is Us, like that show will mess your mind up.
I have not watched that. Here is my impression of me watching Hallmark movies.
It's not a Hallmark movie. It's a whole entire show.
This is my impression of going to the movies, watching.
No, we did have coyotes last night. Y'all.
Any romantic comedy. This is me at a romantic comedy.
Oh my God. Lori, talk some sense into her, please. We only watch Absolutely Famous and the 3 a.m. traffic channel. Serious? What the hell?
If you know Absolutely Fabulous, it's actually a British TV show.
I don't know about
that is okay. So look up Absolutely Fabulous.
Don't make me go to Google.
The two characters, in Absolutely Fabulous, 100%. That's me and Laurie. That is just our relationship. That is our personalities. It is hilarious.
So is it like a series or is it a movie?
Huh? It's the series. The series was still the movie. I mean, they ended up making a full, and so we actually, that was one of the movies that I did sit through because I was like, it wasn't really funny. It was a lot like us, but yes. And the traffic channel, I will tell you, if you have a local traffic channel that does all of the highway cams, put it on at 3 a.m. in the morning. It is quite entertaining.
Oh, I'm sure it is with all the drunks. I mean,
we'd be like, oh, they just went through the red light. Oh, there's the cops. I wonder where they're going.
Raquel.
Now, really? Yes, also after we had been out drinking too. This is when we were roommates. So
yeah, okay. Lori falls asleep and Raquel's like, "Oh, look what's going on!
Wake up!" Or the time that she found her Atari in her parents' basement and brought it home, and we stayed up for 5 days straight playing Atari.
Oh, good grief! Wait, Minnie, what do you mean? I see attacked by Coyote all the time. What are you talking about? Oh, no. He's talking about literal pack of coyotes out by our house last night. It was freaking crazy because the dog comes in, dog like runs into the living room and the ears are perked up and she's like looking at the door. I'm all crap. So I like I turn the TV down because I'm watching like a really sad show. I'm right into it too, y'all.
Were you like this?
I'm just about to like bawl, big old tears. And my dog comes in there and she's like, do. I hear something at the door and she's looking at the door. I'm all, so I turn the noise down. I can hear it. Oh, I mean, they're all like going crazy. They're probably killing little bunny rabbits. Hello,
how do you know they weren't werewolves? They could have been werewolves.
Dogs attacked by them. Oh, you know what? Well, most people know to keep their dogs like where they can't get to them, but we have bunny rabbits and all kinds of little critters out here, and they must have hit the jackpot last night because they were just going crazy. And then Pixie starts barking in the freaking, what was it, 3 o'clock in the morning? I'm wide awake watching TV, and she's like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr." I'm like, shh.
I really think you have werewolves.
You think I have werewolves?
Yeah, I don't think they're coyotes. I think they're werewolves. It was a full moon. You have werewolves.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, you got werewolves. And you know, whenever there's werewolves, there's vampires. See, this is the reason why I don't watch movies. See, I've come to this conclusion just watching trailers.
Do you think you're trying to tell me that there's actual literal werewolves instead of just coyotes?
Yeah, I think they're werewolves. That's way too much noise for just regular old coyotes that are just running around.
There was a lot of noise. I should have gone outside and really literally got a recording of this noise. And then you could have or eaten. Or you could have upstairs balcony. Can they climb the walls? Because if they climb walls, well then we got issues.
Well, I either they do or they don't, because according to some movie trailers that I've watched, yes, they do. And other movie trailers that I've watched, no, they don't. But in my mind, they do all of that, and then it really all comes down to the only vampire werewolfy type of movie that I've ever watched was The Lost Boys. So now in my mind, all werewolves and vampires are like The Lost Boys, and they can fly and they can crawl and they can be on the ceiling and they can jump and all of that kind of stuff. So,
oh my God, look at what Minnie said. Y'all are freaking me out a little bit. SM, I know she does think she's a badass. Like the bigger the dog, the bigger the bark. She's just like, I will come after you, big dog.
Oh yeah.
She's a little bitty too. She weighs like 12 pounds.
See, werewolves jump fences and they're all over the city now. Minnie knows. She knows.
Actually, and there I was in like this like whole mood because I've been watching finales of all these shows, which by the way did not end well.
Do you know what brings werewolves?
No.
Sobbing cries of season endings. they smelt your sadness.
They're like, there's a mom bitch over there in the house. I can hear her. Like, will she shut up? Maybe if I start howling.
They totally smelled your sadness. They smelled your sadness. They knew it. They smelled it.
I'm going to howl at the moon and see what she does. It was a full moon last night. I'm not
telling you.
dumb.
Put up, and werewolves
coming for me.
just like the vampires. You're not going to catch them on your camera because they're almost like invisible. So if you go look at your footage, you're not going to see the werewolves. Maybe you might. I don't know. The vampires, I think, make themselves invisible, but
aren't they invisible though? I mean,
I think vampires won't show up.
Well, look, you know what? We have this guy here, though. Maybe this is what they tried. Let's see if this works. This is a story. Mm-hmm. Okay, listen to this, okay? Since one day in 1995, a middle-aged man robbed two Pittsburgh banks. It's always bank. In broad daylight. He didn't wear a mask or any sort of disguise. He also smiled at surveillance cameras before walking out of each bank because that's brilliant. Way to go, dude.
Yeah, because
later that night, the cops arrested a shocked MacArthur Wheeler. When they showed him the surveillance tapes, Wheeler stared in disbelief. But I wore the juice, he mumbled. Apparently, Wheeler truly believed that rubbing lemon juice on his skin would make him invisible to video cameras. Invisible.
I'm gonna try that. I have lemons.
Invisible, like he was not going to be seen because he rubbed lemon juice on himself. Like what?
So he was
really so stupid.
That is really stupid. So he was completely shocked.
Like, why are y'all so dumb? Because that has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That's like that book. Remember, he wore the robe, and he was what was it? Oh my god, I can't remember I think we learned that in grade school. The cloak.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. It was like
I never tried that.
Right.
So
now we just need somebody.
Now we're getting fruit.
Yeah, now we're
gonna have fruit. Hello.
We just need somebody now to go ahead and try out the lemon theory.
Again, any werewolf or vampire.
Maybe what I'm going to do for work, I'm going to start telling them, well, listen, I did come to work today, but I rubbed lemon juice all over myself because that makes you invisible. So you just didn't. That's right. The Emperor's new clothes, and you just didn't see me. But I was really there. I was there. You just didn't see me.
Okay, Minnie. This is what I thought the ending of it was going to be. I thought that he was going to have different color hair. That's literally how I thought that story was going to end. Is that he was going to have blonde hair. Because of the highlights in the hair, the lemon juice thing, right?
Right.
And then it turns out this idiot thought he was, but he's like, really, I love that he's like looking at the cameras going, hey, I just robbed you. You can't see me.
I'm invisible because you can't see me because I'm invisible. So it was actually acting like, yeah, I can envision this in my head, how he just strolled in. I'm sure. I wonder if he was naked because he would have lemon juice. And so what was just like
sensitive areas, Well,
a floating note. Maybe he thought it was just a floating note through the air.
A floating note.
The people are like, wait a second, what is that? What is that? Oh, okay. And then
it's a float note.
Ooh, you're a ghost. I wonder if anybody's robbed a bank in a white sheet, pretending that they were a ghost. Remember when Charlie Brown, how they used to have the big eyes cut out, and they would just float around in the sheet, and they'd be like, "Ooh," they were the ghost.
Oh yeah.
If anybody tried that?
Didn't you ever try that when you were a kid?
No, I never tried to rob anybody. with
No,
I was curious if anybody thought.
I personally have never tried to rob anybody either. So
that is hilarious.
There is that. I personally have never tried it. Hello, Brendo. Hi, beautiful girl.
I'm gonna go rub lemon juice on my legs and see if people think that I'm walking or if I'm just a floating torso. I'm gonna try that.
I do not need to add any more paleness to my body anyway. I feel like no.
Oh my god. You're
Christine. Well, no, I had a spray on tan when we met. So I had a little bit of color, but I can assure you that color was faded in like 2 days. I was like, okay.
Hilarious. I'm just gonna be translucent. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be like so.
I think I did something wrong, so I don't think your spray tan is supposed to rub off that quickly. But it's probably me. I'm sure it's me.
Well, how do you think the spray tan comes off of you?
Because I shower, but I was just saying, like there's certain stuff you're not supposed to use. How is your tan? Completely gone. But if you ask certain people in this community, they will tell you that I am red face all the time.
Because you're so red face.
Red face. It's because my blood pressure is so high that I'm like at stroke level.
You're stroke level. I'm at stroke level.
Oh, for the love of God, look what Brando wrote. No, I'm not. I take medication and it works just fine. Thank you very much.
I had a dead possum. A dead possum.
Ooh.
That's great.
Okay, where was it? Can I ask?
I don't know. Is it dead possum really an issue, or is a live possum more of an issue?
You look cute.
I feel like a live possum would be more of an issue than a dead one.
I don't want any dead opossums. Oh, but you know what I did come across?
What?
A dead bird in somebody's front yard the other day. I was like bringing their stuff to them, and I looked down. I'm like, ugh. So he answers the door because it was one of those like hand it to me things. Why do y'all do that? Like, just I'm gonna throw it down on the ground. Right. And I was like, dude, there's a dead bird like right there. He goes, oh, ooh. I was like, he goes, I'll clean that up. I'm like, please do, because that's nasty. Yeah, it's like right by his door. Probably his dog or something.
Or cat. Because cats like to go and bring.
And cats. They like to bring you little presents. My German Shepherd back in the day used to like to bring me little presents. I'm like, I love you, dog, but don't bring me any more presents. Not like that.
You're like, nope. No, thank you.
Don't let me open up my back door. And it's literally like right at the top step, right there by the door.
Maybe it was the werewolves.
Oh, that's it. And if I had put lemon juice on it, it would have disappeared into just like nothing.
They heard your sobs.
Ooh, nice and golden.
Oh, bird. Oh, no, bird flu. Yeah. Oh, you walked past bird flu.
Great.
Now you got the bird flu.
Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening to me?
That's why you're so red. You didn't realize you had the bird flu.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I had the bird flu. I should have known. It was stuck in my barn.
Bird flu. My dog bought me a dead baby mole.
Wait a minute. A dead baby? Oh, mole. Oh my God. I had to finish reading that because like punctuation is everything, y'all. I was like, wait, what? Okay, you scared me. You scared me for a minute there, Colby.
That's what it says.
Colby, do not scare me like that, all right?
Aww.
I know, y'all. I'm one of those people too, though. Like if I see that somebody has run over one of our little animals out here, I don't like it either. I don't cry necessarily, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Wait, what are ugly? Opossums? They are kind of ugly. Sorry. They're not pretty.
That's so funny that you say it just like an author would say it. Opossum.
Oh my God.
Versus those of us who are not authors say possums.
I cannot believe it.
I never pronounce the O.
Are you telling me that I speak like an author? Because that is effing impressive.
Yes, very, very impressive. I'm glad that you got your author speaking back. Good for you.
Great. I love words like dichotomy and all these big words. I love to use those, but when I do, people go,
What?
They're like, what did you say? And I'm like, go look it up, honey.
And then people try to repeat it, and they call it disocomy. And you're like, what?
There's so many words mispronounced by certain people that I'm just like,
disocomy.
You're really going to talk about how I speak?
It's a disocomy.
You invigorated yourself into my life? Are you fucking kidding me?
Every time I hear invigorator, I
invigorate yourself into my business.
Invigorate, I think of invigorating, and then I think of vibrator. I'm like, nobody
invigorating is much better than invigorating yourself into my business. Don't do that. And please, for the love of God, get a freaking dictionary. And you know, you can even there's this thing. It's called the Google. You can look up words on the Google, and it'll tell you.
You know what another good thing is too is a thesaurus.
I know, I love a thesaurus. I use it. You know what? I use the thesaurus. Mm-hmm. My bad. Writer's bad. Mm-hmm. So much when I was writing.
Right.
Both.
Right, who do we got next? What do we got?
Who do we have next?
You got more.
Okay, let's see here. I don't actually know because it's just going to pop up and we're just going to read it. Let's see which this one is. Oh my God. It's another bank robbery, of course. Groom robbed a bank to pay the day before his wedding to pay for the ring and venue. Okay, dude, why didn't you have a ring already, first of all, right?
Right.
Cops charged 36-year-old Heath Bumpus. Oh, I actually know somebody with the last name. I'm scared now. With aggravated robbery, and the wedding was canceled. Well, of course it was canceled. In other relationship troubles, a guy in Oklahoma stole a Pepsi truck to drive to the airport and catch his girlfriend before she left him. But instead, he rear-ended an empty school bus and got arrested.
Oh, my God. The venue wasn't.
I'm still trying to figure out, why was the guy robbing a bank the day before his wedding? Did he not have a ring for her already? Because I'm sorry, if you're going to ask me to marry you, okay, I'm not all about, oh gosh, I got to have a 3-carat or 4-carat ring. Right. Not like that, but it's the thought that counts, and there better be some diamonds in it you can see. Right.
That is nuts.
But and he's going to pay for the venue too the day before.
The day before.
Who waits till the day before?
The excuse that he gave that I had to rob because I needed to pay for stuff? They needed the money. I don't know,
but whatever venue that is, I need to use that one because you apparently don't have to pay for it until the day before.
There's no deposit.
No deposit, no nothing. So I mean,
no nothing.
You could just in there, get the wedding thing over with, and be like, "I'm gonna pay you afterwards." Okay.
Oh my God, I do. This was the band. It was the band. It was for the band. I think it's really funny that. I do like the guy who thought he was going to save his love from getting on a plane and leaving him. That he went romantic comedy style by commandeering the Pepsi truck to drive to the airport and pull up and save his relationship. But yet then he realized, oh wait, there's not a movie crew. There's no filming or anything. I actually just stole a Pepsi truck. This is not going to work out.
Rear ends a freaking school bus.
And then oh damn, I just read this. So maybe if he wouldn't have rear-ended the school bus, everybody would have been like, go get her. Go get her. The Pepsi driver would have been like, I'm so glad my Pepsi truck made this.
And there's your love story. See, Raquel does like a good love story, y'all. She lied. Yeah. She lied. She likes a good love story.
But that love story was all of a minute and a half. Unfortunately, they draw it out to an hour and a half, and I'm like this.
Okay, well, for future reference for all of us girls who eventually want to take a little trip across the country or whatever in an RV, reminder, if we want to have Raquel pass out, just throw a love story on and she'll be done in an hour.
Not even
out like a light.
15 minutes. I'd be like, oh, is this...
So if Raquel is talking too much or something, we'll be like, throw a love story on.
Yeah. Is this J-Lo, I'm a wedding planner movie? Oh, okay. I'm going to be over here in the corner. I'm just going to... I'll be out in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Think they needed money for the honeymoon?
Yeah, you all will be sobbing. Yeah, maybe.
You think you would have planned that in advance, so there could have been a deposit. I had to pay the balance. I was saying, the wedding band. Okay.
Oh, not the wedding band, as in I'm paying for the band that's playing at my wedding.
Oh, the band. Which band? This band or like
yeah, she's saying
band,
the actual band on the wedding band.
Okay, gotcha.
As in the ring. She says wedding band as in ring.
He needed a refreshment. Maybe it was paying for the booze.
Where you missed mole.
Okay, look, Lori is in Raquel in an RV. Wait a minute, Lori, we're serious. Like, we're all of us, some of us,
going to do an RV trip. It's going to be an RV trip. Lori's dad
that work because we literally go from the West Coast to the East Coast. Like, we're gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an RV trip, and that will be fabulous.
And for those of you who have seen the show Weeds, I think our RV should look like that. It had like peace sign, all this like really cool artwork on the outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
so are you envisioning like a Cheech and Chong movie where we're gonna roll?
I am envisioning.
This movie's gonna be pouring out. I'm like, I'm not really sure if that's the kind of look that we're going for, but we're gonna be like the dude in the taxi truck and rear end of a school bus, apparently.
Okay, how many of y'all? I'm just curious in here. Oh, you've never seen it, Colby. I'm just wondering how many of y'all have watched Weeds. It's actually really an interesting show.
Big rolling turd. That's
Lori, did that happen on the movie RV? Do you think
it's going to be a big rolling turd?
Did anybody watch RV the movie? It's so good.
But I will tell you, if there was a brown RV,
SM is down for the hippie RV. I knew she would be. Yes. She's kind of a hippie. I can see that.
Oh, SM would love the hippie RV. We'll call it the Turdmobile. That would be awesome. Big turd. No,
the Amber Heard mobile.
Oh, the Amber Heard Turdmobile.
Y'all, I was watching that today. Oh my God. I cannot. Don't get me started.
So let's see. We can literally shit for like 3 days straight. I mean, with the Turdmobile. And then we can be like Cousin Eddie.
Raquel's never seen RV either.
And we could go. I've never seen RV.
Oh, for the love of God.
We could shitters full in front of somebody's house.
Not in front of mine.
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Yes. We're gonna shitters full right in front of your house. So that
look, I actually don't have pink hair, but I do notice that light is really
it's made to look purple. Yeah. Look like a purple tint to it. Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. I don't know when that trial ends, honey. It's just gonna keep on going and going and go, huh? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who we have next because it's a toss-up. I don't know what popped up next. I do know that there's a snake situation here though coming up.
Of course there is. There needs to be.
I couldn't resist. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember this one. Albert Jackson Dowdy could have easily been a character from Home Alone films, and that's not an overstatement. He tried to break into a home by smashing a glass door with a paint can. Unfortunately for him, the can bounced off, broke open. Dowdy eventually got inside, but all he collected was a can of tuna fish and a box of oatmeal. On his way out, however, the man stepped in the spilled paint. Officers followed the paint footprints to a nearby motel and arrested him while he was enjoying his lunch. Tuna fish with oatmeal.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I mean, like, dude, you broke into an entire home and all you got was a can of tuna fish and some oatmeal. But he's not a very good, yeah, that's a bad criminal. He's
like, right. So this is like so many levels of stupid.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm going to take a full paint can and break the window.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to end up with the paint all over me and spilled. Then I'm going to go into the house and I'm going to be like, well, I mean, there's TVs and stuff, but I'd have to carry that. I'm kind of hungry. I'm just going to go take some tuna fish and this little packet of oatmeal, and I'm just going to go back and then walk through the paint, slip all through the paint,
leave all my footprints,
and not be like, even remote like go, oh crap, is that my paint following me?
Oh, Lori.
He does sound like your dream man.
Sounds like a normal night to me. First of all, I'm not a hater of tuna fish. I get the ones that are in the pouches. They're flavored. They're really good. I ain't gonna lie. They're good. But
that's Lori.
I have to agree with Colby. It sounds a little gross. Tuna fish and oatmeal together?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe he had the tuna fish separate and the oatmeal on the side. Maybe that was like his dessert.
Still eating them at the same time is still.
But I'm kind of wondering, like, what the hell kind of house did he break into? Like, they had nothing to steal?
No, I think that he
nothing?
was just weird. He like, probably maybe it was like, look, if there's some days if somebody broke into my house, they would be getting oatmeal packets and canned goods because the grocery order hasn't come in yet.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So they would really be like,
it would take a year for somebody to take the groceries out of our house. It's ridiculous. Costco and Sam's we give way too much money to those people.
Right. Do you remember the movie Jackass?
Me?
Yes. With Bill Murray.
Okay. Well, here's an interesting fact. I've never seen Jackass.
Oh my God.
I've seen some Jackasses, but I've never seen the movie.
Yeah. So this movie, and he was like leaving the house and he was like, and I'm gonna take this Pepsi bottle, and I'm gonna take this lip gloss, and I'm gonna take this chair, like all of these like things that meant like it was just stuff. And he's like, that is the first thing I thought about with the stupid criminal. He broke in and he's like, I'm gonna take this can of tuna, and I'm gonna take this oatmeal, and I'm gonna take this. That's it. I'm just gonna walk out because I just got paint
all
in my face.
Thank you for being a new subscriber. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Hello.
I cannot even imagine. It just makes no sense to me.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I really think that he was so overcome with the fact that he had paint probably all over him and was like, God, geez, I even suck at breaking in at houses. I can't believe it. It was somebody told me that I should have used a brick. The only thing that I had was this can of paint. So I thought it was going to be great. And now I'm just covered with paint. But it's okay because I got oatmeal and I got the tuna fish. And I'm good.
I'm really excited about that can of tuna with nothing to go with it. Like, no.
And he even got caught eating the evidence.
That's sad.
He even got caught eating
the sad. Okay, which one this one is? Like, I can just see. Oh, I think this one has to do with a dog.
Ooh, dogs.
I'm pretty sure this one's. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my God, this is actually pretty funny. Okay, it says, let's be honest. There has likely been at least once in your lifetime when you had to make a silly excuse to justify something you did. Hopefully, it was not as stupid as the following story. While being handcuffed after leading police on a high-speed chase, Relaford Cooper, interesting name, claimed that his dog was driving the car. What's even worse than his excuse? There was no dog in the car. Dude.
Wait.
Like, high-speed chase.
Wait.
And he blamed it on the dog. Oh, if you look up there, it says Florida and DUI suspect. That tells me everything I need to know.
Oh my God. So wait. So what? So he was drunk, clearly.
Well, yeah, and he's in Florida. So there you go.
Right. So he was drunk in Florida.
And I'll be honest with y'all, when I was looking at stupid criminal stuff, it either happened in Florida or Ohio, and I don't know what is wrong with those states, but I'm sorry for anybody that lives there. Like, really. I'm not even lying. Like, it was a fact. I can't help it. It was. Most of them were in those two states.
Oh my God. All the stupid criminals. That is okay.
So, yeah, I think blaming it on the dog. I mean, I totally would. Like, I could totally see my little Shih Tzu getting in my big old SUV and like just hitting the gas and like, come on, get me, police.
No, where he was running from the werewolves. Or he's just in the werewolves.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo himself. He's decided to be Scooby-Doo and the meddling kids. And he's going to be like, I do not. I just, like, you know that well, I mean, it's not like I'm like,
oh,
hey,
I'm sorry, Cassidy. I'm so sorry.
I live in Florida.
I'm sorry. No offense. I actually really. There's beautiful places in Florida.
Wait a second, I live in Florida.
It just seems like that, and even people who live there go, "Why does all the weird stuff happen here?"
Right. Well, Cassidy, you need to watch out because there are definitely dogs apparently having
pretty strange.
Then all of a sudden becomes, you know what? Maybe the dog put lemon all over himself.
Oh, that's it. He was invisible. I totally forgot. Invisible dog.
And then he made himself invisible. And then, you know, it was like, you know, hey, I'm just going to take this little thing and carry it. And they're like, what is that floating dog biscuit? You know. It just that.
Oh, I was okay, Lori. I saw your previous comment.
Oh my God, I do remember there was the guy on Cops. You remember the TV show Cops?
Yes.
That there were two really funny that just kind of, you know, I was like, wow, this is just, it has stuck in my memory. It was the one guy that was drunk and he actually like stopped his car like on the highway, but climbed in the back seat. And when the cops came, he was like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know who was driving. And they're like, clearly you were like, it was like, you know what I mean? I mean, it was apparent that he had driven the car, but he was like in his drunken state. He was like, oh, I'm just going to park here and I'm going to climb in my back seat and I'm just going to take a nap.
I love Cops.
And then the second one was the guy who got pulled over and his car smelled like weed. And the officer said, do you have any drugs on you? And he said, absolutely not.
They always say no.
Are you sure you don't have any drugs on you? I am positive, officer. I have no drug. I have not smoked anything. I don't even do nothing. He happened to have a rolled joint in his ear right here. So the cop was looking right at the joint going, are you sure you don't have any drugs on you? I do not. And so finally the cop took the joint and of course the guy goes, classic. It's not mine. Like,
I don't know who that belongs to.
It's behind your ear. It's
I don't know how it got there. Ossifer, I have no idea how it got there.
Totally not mine. It was my friend's. I felt him playing with my ear. I didn't even realize that he put it there. Apparently, you know, it was a big joke. Haha. It's oregano.
You know, it's really funny because my kiddo, she's like 14 and she loves to watch Cops. And she gets like the biggest kick out of all the weird shit that goes on. I'm like, pay close attention, honey, because these are the things you don't ever want to do.
Want to do. Right.
We have de-bitched. Did someone say
no, you are absolutely, you joined at the right time. First.
Yes.
Like, wait a second.
Yes, this one over here. Oh, wait. I mean, over here. Yeah, I forget it's backwards on here.
Backwards.
This one over here. She's talking about joints, not me.
We're talking about the stupid criminal that swore he didn't have drugs on him when he had a joint right here. And it's just like, how can you be? Or the guy who put the big giant stuffed animal. That wasn't on Cops, but that was another one of the stupid criminal thing where he had one of those big giant stuffed animals like a bear, and he was drunk and high as shit. And when he got pulled over, when the cops came up around, it was the bear that was sitting in the driver's seat. And he was driving. And they're like, the bear was not driving. The bear was not driving.
You know what's funny is a lot of times these people are so messed up, they believe their own lies.
They do not do good. It was so funny.
But without fail, every time when you hear them say, are you sure you don't have anything sharp? You don't have any DRUGSs, none of that kind of crap. You have none of that, right? You have no weapons, no nothing.
Sure?
Are you positive? They'll give you like 10 chances to tell the truth. Nope, got nothing. And then they find tons of it in their car or in somebody's purse. And that's not mine. I don't know how that got there.
I don't even know how that got there. I have no idea.
Now it makes me want to go look at my purse and be like, yo, is somebody setting me up?
Right. Yeah, and then it even is like a step further. It's like it's in a nice crochet, like a little bag that actually has their name stitched on it. That's a totally different Raquel. That's not me. That's a different Raquel.
I was reading about two teenage boys that broke into a place and for some reason decided to write their names in black, like Sharpie, all over the building, like front their first and last. Why would you do that? I mean, is that like I want to get caught? Here's my address too. Like,
that is just not thinking. I'm going to put. Well, I told you about the bank robber who robbed a bank with his own deposit slip and wrote his the demand for money on his own deposit slip that had his name and address. And when they went to the teller, they were like, "Oh, so this is the deposit slip." And she goes, "You know what? It did kind of look like him. As a matter of fact, that might have actually been his disguise." But when they mentioned the name, she was like, "Wait a minute, I do think that's my customer." And
oh my God.
They went to his house, and sure enough, they're like, "Why?"
There's so much stupid in the world right now that we could have an all night live about how stupid people are. There's no doubt about that.
Right. Yes. Yes. And now the bathroom stall, but not on a broke. What? Oh, now that the bathroom stall, but not on a broken. Oh, not in a broken. Oh, I get it.
Gotcha.
You can put it on the stall because you always want people to call you for a good time. But
well,
yeah. Right? You don't want to go and break it.
I never wanted to go into a bathroom and see my number up there. Be like, for this and this and this, call so and so. I'd be like, no.
Mine would be.
I never saw that. I never saw
cake.
that.
I would definitely be like, got cake. I'm your girl. I'm your girl.
Right?
I'm your girl if you got cake.
Exactly. Oh, let's see what the next one is. I feel like, let's see. Is this the one that goes with the snake? It could be. Yes. Okay. This is the snake one, y'all. So it says one thief got more than he could handle when he reached into the window of a parked car, snatched the bag. The bag belonged to a professional snake catcher named Brad McDonald. Can you guess what was inside the bag? Yep, a highly venomous snake McDonald had just captured from an underground car park in Sydney. So this is in Australia. Rumors have it that the thief surrendered with his own will to the cops in an attempt to save himself from the snake.
Oh my God.
Here's the snake, y'all. Look at this thing.
Oh, that is fabulous. Oh,
can you imagine? Like you thinking you're getting something really good and you pick a bag out of a car and it's got this thing in it. Oh, God, no. I would die. I would pass out right there.
Oh, that is.
The snake dude's kind of cute, though. He's not bad looking.
I mean, and it would. I mean, you would kind of. Well, I guess if the snake is in the bag, they're going to be. They're going to be still, right? But you would think that when you picked up the bag, it would be pretty heavy, and there'd be
going to be a pretty heavy snake because it's big.
It's a big snake.
Yeah, it's going to weigh a lot.
But what snake catcher leaves his window open with a venomous snake in a bag? Do you know? I think I'm just like
one that's praying some idiot to walk by and be like, "Yeah, let me just grab what's over here in this car."
So a paper bag.
Was it possible that he was like just? I don't know. Why would you leave it there?
I kind of feel like the snake
dropped it and ran.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Well, apparently, I have a thing for snakes. I like to pick them up out of the middle of the desert, especially rattlesnakes, and
you just rattlesnake all over
put them
the
in boxes and send them to people at a lake.
I am questioning the window too. I am like, I don't understand. I do believe that
drop and run, man. Drop and run.
I have to tell you, I feel like I kind of feel like the snake handler was a little bit careless.
Lori, it was not a paper bag. It was like a
No, she's saying that apparently you got to put your snakes in a paper bag. Because
that's true. That's true.
They're going to steal what they think is a bag of valuables. Apparently,
a bag of money or something. That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like for me, like if I were going to leave my windows down and a bag of something in the back seat, it would probably not be something that I would care or may even laugh at if somebody took it. Do you know?
Yeah, it was a potato bag, I think.
You know, a potato bag.
Minnie says me no touchy. She's not messing with them.
No. That is really, really, oh my God. That is.
Well, one of our lovely friends that we all know and love and adore stepped on a freaking snake. Bless her heart. I mean, can you imagine? A rattlesnake.
Right.
Like, because that wouldn't scare the living crap out of you. Luckily, it was during a time of the year where it was cool out and they were, for some reason, on, I think, the concrete, which I don't know if y'all know this about snakes, but if they're not in the warm atmosphere, it sort of paralyzes them, which is probably the one thing that really saved her from getting a nasty, nasty situation there.
Yeah, that's really, I just can't, I am envisioning the guy's face when he thought, oh, wow, I got this bag. It's pretty heavy. I wonder if it's going to be, do you know what I mean? Like this is going to be really valuable.
Right.
It's like around the corner and he opens it. And then all of a sudden he's like, looks down and it's like a thing had to like be coiled up, getting ready to try. He was like, oh my God, I'm getting out of the bag. I was in the bag. I'm getting out of the bag. This is great. Like this guy was his hero.
The only time I've ever had, I've had a couple of run-ins with snakes and they've always been chasing me. There was,
they chased
you? Because I went from down south but one time we were in Texas visiting family and we were staying at like this little RV park situation. We didn't do the whole like sleeping in the tents. I don't do that. Give me an RV.
4 dogs.
With air conditioning. Yeah, I need glamping. I'm not going to be out in a tent on the ground.
No, thank you. Not happening.
But my cousin and I went to go shower and coming back, she was like, I hear something. And I'm like, okay. She looks down, she goes, oh my God, run. And I'm like, why am I running? She goes, there's a snake and it's chasing us. And it was like, I'm like, why is it chasing us though? They don't do that, do they?
I did not even think that snakes chase you. Why
do they chase you?
Are they trying to eat you?
And I had one chase me in the water one time too. And it's called something chaser, something like that. It specifically does that. Chases things. I guess people. Chases things.
Just chases things and people.
Wait, who stepped on a snake? Oh, Christine did, Colby. She stepped on a snake and it was like eeks.
It was a black racer.
Wait, I have 10 cats to help with snakes and mice. Oh, and 4 dogs. If it moves, it ain't got a chance. Oh, holy cow.
There's no way. We have 4, we've got 2 cats, 2 dogs. We have no mice.
And I thought my little Shih Tzu was being a badass last night. Let me know that there was a whole crap ton of freaking coyotes outside. They were close. They were really close. Like when I turned the TV, I could hear them over my TV. Right. So when I turned it down, I could really hear them. I'm like, man, they are partying.
The earlobes were right outside your window.
Like, I don't know what they got a hold of, but it must have really been good.
Hopefully some snakes. I hope it was some
snakes. Get the snakes. There's a bobcat though that lives right out in our backyard.
Right.
Like we have a wash.
Do they all get along? I would assume that they wouldn't get along.
The bobcat
and the coyotes.
I don't think that they're probably not good friends. No.
They're not hanging out.
I'm not thinking they're good friends. I don't think so. Ooh, copperheads.
Yes, Colby, our cats and dogs, we have one cat that we call Cat Dog because he acts like a dog. And then our other cat cannot be bothered by our dogs. She is a prissy little princess who resides in our guest room. She has like, this is my room. And will come down to eat. And when she comes down to eat, she's like, hello, I am here to eat. People feed me. And then she's just off. She's very much a cat, where our other cat is like cat dog. That's what we call him, cat dog. And cat. He's cat dog. Matter of fact, I think I just heard him wandering around.
Little creeper.
He lays on the floor with the dogs. It's really funny.
Little creeper.
Yeah, he comes upstairs.
I don't know what this next story is, y'all. I'm not sure. Hold on.
And you got cats.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Excuse me.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Failed his driving test 27 times, got busted hiring someone to take it for him. He got 14 months probation for fraud, plus 2 hours of community service, and he still doesn't have a license.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
How can you take your driving test 27 times?
Beats the shit out of me, but apparently he did. Well, because you can take it till you pass it.
I thought that there was like a limit and then you had to go. Well, I'm sure there's a limit and then you have to go back to driving school. And then
I would imagine that they probably tried to send him to many different types of schools since he took it 27 times and could not pass. Which makes you wonder, was he going to different like locations? You know what I mean? Because
he's a professional failure.
Who said that?
100% a professional failure.
So instead of going to college for a degree or anything like that, he's just going to, he's always going to be a failure.
Oh my God.
Julie from Canada. Hello, darling.
Oh my God. Well, your horse isn't out there chasing the snakes away, though.
Oh, dang, you got a horse too? Is she related to Brando, man? They got all kinds of animals.
No, Brando doesn't have horses. I keep on telling her that I've got two for her, but
she has cows, though, right?
Yeah, she's got the cows and the chickens and the Larrys. And the Larrys. A 100% professional failure.
Oh, see, look, we have Julie here to tell us
Happy Thursday Eve.
Y'all,
Thursday Eve. It's not.
Do you have any idea how much I have been confused by Happy Thursday Eve or Happy Friday Eve or Happy whatever Eve? I'll be like, wait, what? I thought today was Wednesday. It would give me every single time.
Oh, I got excited because I saw Thursday Eve and I was like, oh, is it Thursday? And I was like, wait, Thursday Eve. It's Wednesday. Thanks, Julie.
You got excited.
I got excited.
Just for a hot minute.
For a hot minute.
You will change anything away if need be.
Thinking that
I know, I missed that too, right? SM, like, wow.
Oh my God, that is fabulous. I love it.
The only thing our dog ever tries to chase are rabbits. Sometimes she wants to go play with the rabbits.
Right. Yeah, well, she's like, some of those rabbits might actually be bigger than your dog.
Yeah, I think they're like the same size.
That's really funny. So the poor guy still to this day does not have his driver's license and got in trouble.
I don't understand. How do you hire somebody to take your driver's test? Well, when you go though, you don't actually have your driver's license is like your photo ID. So I'm guessing that they gave somebody else their probably their.
Oh yeah, they probably gave them like their permit or state ID or, you can go there with all of your paperwork if you don't have.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I took my driver's test. Like what I
don't understand.
Birth certificate. I guess birth certificate was one of them. Mm-hmm. To prove like.
And again, when you fail. I don't think it's like you can go back the next day and then fail and then go back the next day and then fail and then go back the next day. I'm sure that there's probably I don't know. I mean, that is crazy. That guy.
I think you have to wait a certain amount of either weeks or months or something like that before you can retake it.
Right. He cannot get his driver's license. Clearly, 27 times.
Well, there's not even. Here's the other thing that's scary is that he shouldn't get his driver's license. If he is that shitty of a driver, like, really, dude, we don't want you out there on the streets.
The 35th time, he should not get his driver's license.
SM.
Right. He should just be, you know, I've always tried to fight the wreck into
There's a lot of when little dogs, you're like, I'm a badass. Come on over here, big dog.
I got you.
Mom will do that she doesn't do it to the little dogs. It's just the big dogs that she'll like walk up and like right in their face. And I'm like, why do you do that?
Why do you do that? See, my dog would eat your dog.
Picked it.
My dog poops bigger than your dog. My dog.
Poor little pigs.
Right. Yes. Yeah, that's what, like, all you need is like a birth certificate, your social security card, your proof of address, and your insurance. And then you can, you know, but when you think about it though, wait.
There's no picture of those. So
this was a big one because after you pass the test, you go back inside. I wonder if that's how he got caught, because the person that he hired passed. And then when he went inside to go take the picture and everything, they were like, you're not the guy who just took the test.
Oh.
Like, because remember, you get your picture, you get your driver's license right after you pass the test. You go walk right.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that, because I would have to think that whoever he hired to pass his test probably passed, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. He passed.
That makes sense. So did they take they didn't know they took your photo before.
They take it after. But think about this. You go up as me, right? I go in, I do all of the paperwork. I go sit in the, I go.
Oh, but the other thing is if the guy already has a driver's license, then his picture's going to show up as he already has a driver's license, right?
Yeah, but no, it's not. If he walks in with just paperwork, not an ID, all of the paperwork, the insurance, the proof of address, the social security card, his birth certificate. So I go in with all of your paperwork, and I go in and I give them all of that. They put it all in there, right? They give me my little ticket to go take my driver's test. I go take my driver's test. I come back, but then I give you the thing that said you passed. And then next thing you know, you're standing there and they're going, wait a second. You're not the same person that I just watched.
That's true. No, Julie, you don't have to pass a driving test in every state.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
To drive, every state requires you to have a driver's license.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to take a test in every single state.
You don't?
No.
Where can I just walk up and get a driver's license without having to take a driver's license?
I moved from Tennessee to Arizona. Right. I already had a driver's license in Tennessee.
No, that's because you already had a driver's license. But every state requires that.
I thought that's what she was asking, though. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, but like if you're a new driver, like, yeah, your driver's license, once you get it, you don't have to retake the test.
Stop laughing at me, Lori. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to all 50 states, man, and pass the test in every damn state just to drive. Like, I have been doing this wrong. And let me tell y'all how Arizona does it, okay? My picture was taken for my driver's license back in, it's been a hot minute. Let's see, I moved out here in 1999. It was taken in like 2003, 2004. That's still my picture. My driver's license does not expire until I'm of age to retire.
Really? Wow.
When I got it, it was like, doesn't expire until da-da-da-da-da date. It was like 30-something years. I'm all, wait, what? I might look like this 30 years from now. What's wrong with y'all? I mean, if I do, I got some damn good Botox, but
I will tell you, when
get rolling.
Where I live, you do have to get your driver's license renewed.
See, this is what Julie thought. You had to take a new test in every state.
Yeah, no, you don't have to take a new test. It's transferable, but you still have to get a license in the state that you're going to live. But my license, they let you go through and go, yes, 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 that nothing has changed. And so
I tell you, If they make me retake mine, where I'm gonna get screwed up is the eye thing, because it says on my license I don't wear glasses, but yeah.
Well, the girl at my MBA, when I said that everything was still accurate on my driver's license, when I renewed it 10 years later, gave me the look, and she said, "Are you sure all of your questions are accurate?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Are you sure?" Like the cop, "Are you sure?" She was looking at me like, "You are no longer 145 pounds.
Oh, you would not believe what the weight says on mine. I'm just like, oh, I wish. Oh
yeah, Laurie's driver's license. It's just like, it's just one of the worst.
Well, did they take a bad one and you were like, F this, and they caught you right in the middle of that face, or what?
She was given a face. She was given a face.
On my license, I'm 2 inches taller and 40 pounds lighter. So you shrunk and got heavier?
That is mine. I was like, she was just
Julie. The state that I came here from, we had to renew every 4 years. So I thought that was like common. But then I came out here. No, they don't make you change it. Like, I'm not even lying. If I wouldn't show y'all, because God knows how we like docs around here. But my picture is yeah. My hair was short because I used to have short hair. My face might have been a little thinner because I wasn't quite as heavy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it straight up gave me like 37 years for my driver's license.
37 years for your driver's license. Well, now you have a goal to get back to the weight that was originally on your driver's license.
Lori says she looks deranged. Her eyes are bulged out.
She look. It does. It's really funny.
She's like,
oh my God. It is like that.
Oh, Julie likes my state. Yay. Come move over here. Get out of Canada and come to Arizona.
Yes. Get out of Canada. Julie from BC.
Yes.
Canada.
Plus, and by the way, we're not hating on Canadians. I swear we're not. We have some beautiful, lovely, amazing Canadian friends. Like, they're the best. Yes. The best. And actually, I've been to Canada, and it's a really beautiful. Where I was at, it was very beautiful. And I've heard good things about it. I don't know what this story is. That might have been the one we just talked about. Oh, wait. What's this one about? Oh, I know what this one is. Okay, you're gonna get a kick out of this one, because I was just like, what in the actual hell is wrong with this guy? So, okay, the guy on the left and the guy on the right are the same people. So a man suspected of arson and vandalism, like little stuff, sent a selfie to a police station in Ohio in the U.S. because he found the photo on his arrest warrant to be unflattering. Donald Chimp Pugh texted police a photo of himself and wrote, "Here's a better photo. That one is terrible." He also added in a local radio station, "Man, they just did me wrong. They put a picture out that made me look like I was a Thundercat or James Brown on the run. I can't do that."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is this guy for real?
Oh my God.
Okay, first of all, dude, in either photo, you do not look like James Brown, okay?
No.
You look like an idiot in both photos. So I'm just going to give you that right now.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I told y'all most of them are, I don't know why, but there's a whole boatload of them from Ohio. And I wasn't trying to be like mean and show a bunch of Ohio people. But if you notice, when we watch, and I cover Love After Lockup, okay, there's a lot of people from that state. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they get cold and they drink a lot and get drunk and do stupid shit. I don't know what happens.
Right.
It's kind of scary. But like, really, you don't like the picture that they use, so you're going to send a selfie.
Like the picture that they are circulating.
Well,
of being a suspect.
I guess if I was on the top one, on the most wanted list or whatever, I'd probably send a different picture too.
Oh my God!
Look at what Miss Julie says. Her new view is mountains and lakes. Ooh,
I know.
Beautiful.
One day I'm
he wanted to change his mug. No, he didn't want to change his mug shot. They have, how they have like a like a most wanted poster or whatever out.
Right.
Yeah, they're looking for the guy.
It's like you don't like send a more recent photo.
Yeah, they're looking for the guy. So he gives them an updated photo, which probably also gave them a location.
Right. And he was like, yeah, I don't like that photo of me that you're circulating. It's an old mugshot. I'd like to update myself. This one is more realistic. I feel like Ohio I'm better looking in this picture, you know. Hey, give me a shout out. I'll be in downtown, you know, I don't know, Pittsburgh or Philadelphia next week. I just like
see, you know. I'm with Lori on this one. I agree. Like, I would not want a bad picture out there of me. If you're gonna try to arrest me, at least make it beautiful, you know?
Yes.
Give me a filter or something. I don't know.
I do love how the like social media has opened up this whole new sort of like, you know, like sub community or sub of like crazy criminals, because I love when I come across the articles of where the local police station posted on Facebook that they were looking for somebody, and that somebody actually responds to their post on the local on their Facebook page. And there's like tons of comments where the guy's like, no, I swear I'm going to be ready. I'll be there at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I just want one more night out. And then the police would post, you know, hey, we were waiting for you at 10 a.m. You didn't show up. And the guy responds back, oh, I overslept. I'm telling you, I'm really going to come in later today. And they're like, well, we got a nice warm meal waiting for you. It's hilarious. Like some of these with the criminals.
Oh, it's kind of mind blowing at the stupid crap people do. I have to admit.
Yes.
Oh, it just so happens, and I swear if this one is not in here, I will have to pull it up, because there was one about Walmart. And y'all know how much I love to share pictures and stories of Walmart, right?
I love the Walmart people.
By the way, do y'all remember? I don't know if y'all remember the story back in the day where the teenager walked into, and it might have even been a Walmart if I recall, and took out a thing of ice cream, opened the lid, and like licked it, and they saw him, and he put it back.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
You know that
during the pandemic.
Yeah. And do you know that there is a $20,000 fine for that?
For licking ice cream lids.
Mm-hmm. Jail time and a $20,000 fine.
Just licking food in general and putting it back.
So, note to self, and all the assholes and idiots out there, how about you don't like taste the food and put it back? Remember I told you Doug saw that guy in Walmart doing that with the what was it, barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
Opened it up and stuck his finger down in it and like licked it and then put the lid back and put it. He was like, and never again. If things are not sealed, or if they're not or if they don't have some sort of like seal in it, not buying it.
Nope.
Because God only knows where that finger has been. Lord help us all.
He was just scratching his butt before he sticked his finger in the barbecue.
Ew! Can you imagine that? Oh, nasty! Why do people do that?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. If anyone here has a mugshot, I think you should show us. Oh, I don't have a mugshot.
I do not have a mugshot.
Damn it! We're clean. We're too clean for YouTube, Julie.
We're way too clean for YouTube.
I might be banned at Safeway now for arguing with a self-checkout.
I don't even want to ask. I don't even want to ask.
She's scared to know. She's scared to know. I really do think this is the Walmart, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Okay, this is the Walmart story. It says a woman got banned from Walmart for riding a motorized cart while drinking wine out of all things, y'all, she did the wrong thing. She drank the wine out of a Pringles can.
Oh.
So just class through and through. After that, someone on Etsy was selling Pringle can wine tumblers. It says, and in another Walmart nonsense, a drunk woman in Pennsylvania walked into a Walmart, I don't know why, in July, peed on the potatoes and left. Like, wait, what? There's so many wrong things in this whole little piece of information that we just got. First of all, okay, drinking wine out of the Pringles can. No. I have drank wine out of I put wine in these before. Like if I'm out and about, it's water in there. But
I kind of feel like she's a genius. Nobody would ever suspect that you're drinking wine out of a Pringles can.
Well, what the hell else they think she's doing with the Pringles can up to her face?
Getting those last crumbs like we all do.
No. There's not that many crumbs in that damn Pringles can.
Well, she probably doesn't suspect that somebody's following her
What
around.
I want to know is the second person, why would you walk into a Walmart, pee on some potatoes, and leave?
Dare. 100% dare.
Oh.
I can see it in the car now.
A drunk dare?
Oh, they're all drunk in the car. And somebody has to pee, and somebody said, I dare you.
I dare you.
Pee on the potatoes at Walmart and walk out like you meant it. And she was like, no. And then somebody went, I double dog dare. And then somebody went, I triple dog. And triple dog dare, you got to take your triple dog dare.
I know what triple dog dare means.
Like, you can't walk away from a triple dog dare.
If you don't do it after triple dog dare, you are lame.
You are lame. You're so lame. And she was like, I will take your triple dog dare because now I have to. Because if not, I will never live down the fact that I did not take a triple dog dare. And she strutted into Walmart and she peed on the potatoes and walked in and out like she owned those potatoes. Owned it. I wonder if they caught her, because I would assume that there would have been her face would have been flat, and her ass.
Well, I think my favorite part is that she's cruising around on one of the little handicap things. Now would
that make you?
Chug, chug, beep.
I'm wondering if you could get charged for drinking and driving, because now
I've heard that
in a car to be pulled over and be charged for drinking and driving.
Nope.
It's anything like a lawnmower.
If George Jones did not teach y'all anything, do not get on your damn riding lawnmower, cruise on down the street, and think that you're still not going to get a DUI because you're on a moving something and you drunk as a skunk. Yeah. He's like, well, I'm technically not drinking and driving, right? Because I'm not in a car. Oh, but I am on a riding lawnmower, and I'm just like, do.
Yeah, right. Just because you're on a riding lawnmower does not mean that you are not going to get pulled over. You are 100% going to get pulled over, and you're going to get in trouble. And it's just going to be, that's just how it is. And
people get charged on bicycles for drinking and driving? Shut up. Is that real?
Yes.
Well, who are you going to hurt other than yourself? Because you're probably going to fall off or
because you're a moron and you can cause property damage. You can ride into somebody. You can ride into traffic.
Oh, that's true. Or if you did fall off your little bicycle and you're on the street and somebody hits you,
DUI on a lawnmower. Absolutely.
Okay, so she actually knows somebody. Wow. That's impressive.
That is
what about skates?
Hey, Lori, you will not be on skates. Even sober on skates, I'm 100% will be a trip to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't do well on skates either. I'm not a skate fan. Ooh, public intoxication. No. That's true, Julie. They can get you for that. Which kind of sucks because I might have been intoxicated a few times out in public, but I didn't act a fool.
Right. You didn't steal one of the riding carts from Walmart and decide to go bar hopping.
And I did not pee on any potatoes, I can tell you that. That never happened.
But the broccoli, that's a whole other story.
The broccoli? As much as I hate broccoli, I probably would pee on the broccoli.
That's it. I'm peeing on all the
broccoli. Here's what I think of you. Here's what I think of you. I might do worse on broccoli. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, what else you got?
Did you say? My cousin has some kid ran over him on a.
What? Was he drunk?
That's what I was just getting ready to ask.
Oh, yeah. I bet you he was drunk on a bike.
My 143 loves skating. Oh, girl, I'm not a good skater. It's weird. It is the weirdest thing ever. Even back in the days when I was like really tiny and I was a gymnast and everything, I could not freaking skate. I hated it.
I could roller skate.
I had a fear of roller skating. I could ice skate, but I did not like roller skating.
Oh, nope. I love roller skating. We went roller skating every Friday and Saturday night. It was the coolest thing to do. Not anymore, but yes, not anymore.
Lori, yes. Really?
Lori likes hot dogs. When Lori gets a couple drinks in her, she loves hot dogs. She will not shut up until she gets a 7-Eleven hot dog. And
it has to be a 7-Eleven hot dog.
And it has to be a 7-Eleven hot dog. Okay. And unfortunately, you have to be sober when you take Lori to go get her 7-Eleven hot dog to remind her that you cannot pick the hot dogs up off of the hot rollers with your hand and put it into Lori. That you need to use the tongs because it's not one time that she's done this. No, use the tongs. You have to use the tongs to take the hot dog off the roll. She would not shut up about it.
Lori.
That is when you know Lori is...
My whole opinion of her just changed just a little bit. I'm just kidding.
I do not know what it is, but yeah, when she's hit that point, she'll look at you and she'll be like, I think I need a hot dog. And I'm like, oh my, okay, it's time to go.
I think it's funny. So from now on, and Lori will eventually be back up on panel at some point. I'm totally going to F with her when it comes to hot dogs.
Yeah, you're going to have to be like a hot dog.
Be prepared. Be prepared, Lori, because there will be a hot dog situation when you come up here and chat with me.
Oh, hey, SM, at 3 a.m. in the morning, those hot dogs at 7-Eleven are not fresh. They are not. They have been rolling on that roller for many, many hours. You know how they're supposed to be nice, big, and plump? No, they're like now there's little skinny hot dogs that have been on the roller for. There you go, Lori.
Lori, hello.
There's your 7-Eleven
hot dog with glasses.
There's your 7-Eleven hot dog.
Especially for you.
There it is.
A hot dog that likes wine.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every single time that we go to get a 7-Eleven hot dog, I'm going to think of this. I'm going to be, do you really want to eat Susie? Remember, she was a hot dog. And Laurie's going to be like, I don't care.
From now on, when you go to get a hot dog, you're gonna think of this, and you're gonna be like totally different. You're gonna be like, I can't do it. I can't.
She'll just go to the taquito. She just wants anything that's on that hot roller. She doesn't care. She's just gonna be like, I will take all of the hot rollers. He's like, ooh, that's hot. I'm like, put the hot dog down. What are you doing? Why? Do you have the hot dog in your hand? Use the tongs.
Ouch.
Just like,
Lori, I'm a little worried about you now.
Oh my God.
A little bit worried.
Shaking his head in just complete, utter disgust at us with the hot dogs.
Before I go lay down, listen, we'll be sleeping over set. Okay. Oh, your real life lobster. Yay.
All right. So be prepared.
Be prepared. Okay. Oh, you know what that means?
I love you guys.
I know what that means. That means I'm going to watch it live on IG. And Julie from Canadia will join with her real life lobster, and there is no telling what is going to happen on that.
I love you.
Got the name Aunt Drunky Drunk due to that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what my kids call her, Aunt Drunky Drunk.
The bitch says I'm not gonna look at hot dogs right again.
Because we got, we have the place down the beach and stuff like that.
Which bothers you worse, though, bitch? The fact that is it because the hot dog wears glasses, or because the hot dog likes to drink wine?
Yeah, no, it's she is Aunt Drunky Drunk. And so I'm like,
Aunt Drunky Drunk. Lori, Aunt Drunky Drunk.
I got to go take Aunt Drunky Drunk to the casino. We'll be back in a little bit. Got to go take Aunt Drunky Drunk is
the casino. I had not been to a casino since I was back home last year. until a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Laurie does quite well at the casinos.
It's funny because Christine and I were so busy catching up on because we're friends on Instagram, but then we met in person and we had so much to talk about in person. So, we're just sitting there and I'm just like hitting the button, not really paying attention to if I'm winning or losing.
Right.
I'm just hitting the button. Right. And we're just chatting up a storm. And I'm just like, well, and I might have had a few drinks or even more. As a matter of fact, I should probably share that part of Jules's live. I couldn't hear a damn thing that anybody was saying up until close to the end of it. And I'm just sitting there just chatting away. Don't know what they were saying. I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. Can't hear you.
I'm just chatting away.
Just chatting.
Talking to me.
We did a little chat.
You're going to start having talking hot dogs in your dreams now.
Oh, look at Julie. Bless her little heart. Warms the cockles of your heart.
Yes, the cockles. The insides.
I'm a writer. I'm supposed to know that word.
All of the insides. You are no author.
Not anything like dichotomy. That's for damn sure.
You're no author. I'm going to be like,
damn it. Julie just used a word I don't know. Now I got to look it up. Hold on. I ain't lying.
It's a Canadian word. That's why.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I've never heard that before. It's weird. It says it's an animal. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. It says an edible burrowing. Wait. This is a small, shallow boat. Oh my God. Hold on. Julie, are you sure you got the right word?
Yes. You've never heard that? I've heard that.
No. Oh, wait, in slang.
This is for Julie.
Oh, wait. There is an expression. One's innermost feelings.
Hi, Julie. Say hi to Julie before you scratch my eyeballs.
Oh, look at that kitty cat.
That acts like a cat.
Kitty said, nope, I'm out.
That's my princess kitty.
That is interesting. It specifically says, only in the expression, the cockles of one's heart, directly from French coquille. Wow. Julie, you just taught me something new.
A new one. And here's my dog because I touched the cat. Because she's an attention whore. And she was like, did you just hug the cat?
Me. Oh, is that dog a Leo by any chance?
Are you a Leo? I know. Okay, can we look?
Look how cute. I love the dog.
She's upset because she's like, you just picked up the cat. That could have been time that you were petting me. And
Pixie
you did not
was on who was actually live the other night that we were both on? Oh, that was Brooks that we were both on.
John had gone and you showed your dog.
I showed my puppy dog.
Yeah, there's Gloria. There you go. I know. All right.
I'm surprised. Oh, you know why she hasn't been here? Because somebody shut the door. Oh, look, the dog is totally staring at. Oh,
she's upset because she's like, Mom, you were touching the cat. There are no other animals in this house that can come near me. If I touch them, then she gets very upset and jealous, and then she comes over and will nudge them out of the way to be like, no,
wow.
I get mom's attention.
That's probably your dog probably is a Leo. Find out if your dog was born in July or August.
I'm gonna have to look. I don't remember.
Julie says we need to have a pet show and tell. Yes.
Oh my God, we do. What? That is such a good idea. I really think we need to do that.
Yeah. Julie would take all night. She got like 6 cats or 5 or something.
It would be all night long.
She got a whole bunch of kitty cats. I'd be like, my poor little dog get a whole 2 seconds up here, right. And then we got Julie with her 5 cats all over.
We're gonna have Julie and her cats, and then everybody else.
That is hilarious.
Oh my God.
That's funny though. Yeah, your kitty cat came over and jumped up there, and the dog is just poof right there.
And the dog, I don't even know where she was laying. She just knew Mom is touching another animal in this house. I must go stop this. I know I got to go and get snuggle with her and make it stop.
Oh my God. You just see when I'm out and about, if I go and I'm around other animals or whatever, or if I pet them or whatever and come home, Oh, my dog is just like all over me, like white on rice. She's like, excuse me, sniffing everywhere. I'm like, I know, I get it. Like, I smell like another animal. I understand. And she's like, I don't understand why you leave the house and go and talk to other animals. Like, what is your problem?
I come home and they smell me and I go, that's right. I was with other dogs. You better be happy that those dogs didn't come home with me and you are not going to that other place, to that other house. Yeah, I tell them. Let this be a lesson for you not to be jerks. Because when you're jerks, I can see
Julie says, okay, crazy cat lady and friends.
Oh my God, that's Julie. I think that's
She's not crazy. Anybody who knows Julie knows that she is an absolute sweetheart. Mine hate me after I cheat on them with her friends. I think mine does too. She kind of gives me a snobby look, like
you cheated.
All right, Mom. Whatever. But since I am technically her favorite, she gets over it pretty quickly. Can Katie D just phone in? Yes, Katie D can phone in.
Yes, of course.
We will take a phone. We will take a phone a friend for that one.
I can't be bothered.
Katie's tried to call us on so many occasions. Don't you know? Oh, was that? That's a Canadian thing. Don't you know? Don't you know?
You know. All right. Do we have any more?
Well, no, I had one more, but I think I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay, gotcha. Oh my goodness. Because it is now 11
do that. I wouldn't want to make anybody mad.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I do think that we can have. I'm sorry, and I know that you don't think that Julie is a crazy cat lady, but I think that the crazy cat lady and the crazy cat lady and friends live would be hilarious.
Oh, I absolutely think so.
I love the crazy cat.
And you know what? We should do it when she has real life lobster and she's drinking the Canadian.
Oh my God! Now remember, the Canadian vodka does not give you a hangover. Apparently.
Damn! I need to get a hold of some Canadian vodka or something.
Well, you got to go to Canada because it's not like they can ship it to us.
You can't buy stuff from Canada. Oh. They can't ship anything from Canada yet?
Not liquor.
Well, damn.
They can't even ship liquor to some states in the U.S.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, she could try to ship it to you. Maybe she could do like what some other places do and put it in a shoebox and pretend that she's sending you a pair of shoes, but it's really liquor.
How about a Walmart picture? I'm just looking at those right now. Like, what is wrong with me? Ooh,
how about a Walmart picture?
I can find one really quickly before we.
She's like, give me a Walmart picture.
Ooh, Walmart since 2022. There's updated ones, Raquel.
Ooh.
There's updated pictures. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
All right. Next week, we got to do Whacky Wednesday. Walmart Whacky Wednesday.
Oh, Jesus. Take the wheel. What in the world is going on here? Ooh.
Yeah, that's right, SM. I've never seen Canadian vodka. I definitely have seen Canadian whiskey, never vodka.
Yes, SM is a very good mod. She always remembers to say, press the like button and subscribe. She does. She always remembers that. So there is this. I'll just show it on the screen. I think y'all can probably see it. Let's see. One guy says, I liked. Something about. Hold on. I got to get it away from the light. Does that help?
No, not at all. Actually,
she's like,
you made it worse. You made it worse.
Hold on.
Now I feel like I'm looking like somebody sharing their receipts, and I'm like, I can't see.
Okay, the guy in the black shirt says, "I love boobies," and the other one in the white shirt says, "I love to fart." Now I don't know. Like,
I love to fart.
They must have some really terrific wives or significant others. Ooh, there's some with like some nasty stuff on their rear ends. That's nasty.
I would totally get.
We need to do a whole Walmartian segment because there's a whole bunch of new stuff up in here. Do y'all know that people literally like do these little like tricks and wear weird shit just for like take my picture?
Oh, absolutely. There's definitely there are definitely people that go to Walmart dressed a particular way, hoping to get on the People of Walmart site.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, but I will, in all honesty, I would get my husband a I like to fart shirt, and then probably bacon shirt. Please wear this out. And I would probably ask him to wear it to
the I love boobies.
No, he's more a fart guy. I mean, he doesn't.
No, it seemed like somebody the other night was really interested in your boobies. I was like, what?
It's in my boobs.
I was like, what is going on? What,
Boob shot.
Yeah, somebody was completely obsessed with your boobs. I'm just like, okay.
That's hilarious.
Cool. Even everybody was like, why are you so obsessed with her boobs?
Because they're great.
I was like, well, they are nice looking boobs. I understand that.
Red boobs.
But,
just kidding.
You know, that's not usually something you just go on and on and on and on and on about. You just tell somebody, hey, look, you got nice boobs. I mean, women are like that. Like, let's think about this. Would a dude walk up to another dude and go, hey, man, check out that package you got down there? Way to go. You got to be at least 7 or 8 inches. I'm proud of you, man.
Well, but in man, it's 7 or 8 inches, but in reality, it's probably like 5.
Yeah, it's probably 3 or 4.
Yeah, exactly. They
on
might
a
be
good
like,
day. But you know what I'm saying, though? How many men walk up and they go, damn, your ass looks fine in those jeans?
No, they don't. They don't.
But a woman would do that. A woman would tell another woman, like, wow, you look really great in that outfit, or those jeans look fantastic on you, or, you know, something like that. Yeah. It's very different. It's different. But the world we live in now, she said, hell no, straight men won't do it.
No, I could never
forget about Tassel Tuesday.
Right. It's going to be Tassel Tuesday.
Oh, so Julie, am I going to have to get some tassels to put over my little outfit and be like,
Tassel Tuesday. But we wear our tassels over our shirts. Because we're modest.
Yeah, I'm not showing too much on here. I am that kind of woman, I'll tell you. Yeah, I mean, if a girl or a woman or whatever looks nice in something, I'm going to tell them, wow, you look really nice in that. Sometimes a woman just needs to hear that.
I have 100% told friends of mine, wow, your boobs look banging in that shirt.
Or your ass looks good in those jeans or whatever. It doesn't mean that you're like, you want to have sex with her. Like, cool baby.
Right. It doesn't go any further than, wow, girl, your boobs are banging. That's about it.
Ooh, we should have a whole segment on the difference between men and women. Remember, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, right?
Yes.
Ooh,
oh, yeah. I think
that'd be a good segment.
That would be a good segment. And it's a shame, too, because, you know, back in the day, all of us girls could get together and complain about our husbands. But now we can't do that online because then they'll find it.
That's true. That is
and
true.
They'll watch it. And then they'll use it against us later.
If you wear them, you must swing them. Oh, if I wear them, I must swing them.
Oh, the tassels.
I have to make them like do this. I don't know if I know. I was never, you know, into the whole tassel swinging thing, Miss Thing.
Right.
But I mean, hello.
All right, well, I'm just gonna say, if you install a pole in that room, I'm out. I'm out.
She said if the clothes start coming off and I start dancing on a pole, she is no longer going to help me out.
I will always be like, you go, girl. I will not be co-hosting, being like, look at her swing that pole. Yes, look at that.
Dinner and a show.
Excellent form, Susie. Excellent form.
Bend your back a little more.
Oh, she just fell off the pole. That's gotta hurt.
There's no tassel emoji. Are you kidding me? Okay, we need to contact someone about the no tassel emoji situation because that is not cool. Ooh, challenge for the week: tassel swinging. Tassel swinging is a lost art. They're killing me. Wait, did she just freeze? Hello, Raquel, you're frozen.
What happened?
You froze.
That's so weird because both of us were like.
Oh, did we both freeze?
I don't know if we both froze. I was like, that's weird. I saw both of us, like, but it would seem, you know how like normally if I freeze.
Oh, maybe it's against TOS to talk about boobies and tassel swinging. I don't know.
It's YouTube's. They are giving you.
I do remember now that since I'm monetized, I have to be careful, like what I say.
Yes, that's why
can't say certain words because they'll like.
I curbed my language now.
I know I have to curb mine too. I don't like that anymore, but it's okay. I'll do it.
And
tassel swinging is a lost art. I believe so. I don't. I think it's been quite a while since I've seen it, Minnie.
Oh my God, it's a lost art. It is a lost art. We're gonna bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. And it's really funny because then you can advertise it, and then we're gonna have like 150 men in here, and then they're gonna realize, these are not like young girls doing tassel swings. Not what I envisioned. And surprisingly, you'll probably only lose like 25 guys because all the other men will be like, well, it's still tassel swinging. It's okay. I don't care. I don't care who's tassel.
That's a good thought right there. Really good thought.
Yeah,
That's what I think. YouTube TOS are loosely what? Yeah, I have to agree with that one a lot, Julie. They are very loosely
guess. I'm with you, Julie. I'm gonna say it's just a guess that it is.
You can be creative like scallywag. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that a real big insult? I didn't think it was. Is it?
Is it? What is a scallywag? I don't even know what that is.
Shit, I'm gonna go to the Google again.
Oh, go into the Google. Go into the Google. I don't even know what that is.
Hold on, Google. I've heard of scallywag. I have heard of it. Now I want to know what it means.
Pirates. I'm guessing it's not with pirates.
Now I'm thinking Johnny Depp. Scallywag is a person who behaves badly, but in an amusingly mischievous, rather than harmful way, or AKA a rascal.
No, not a rascal. Ooh, that is bad. You are talking bad words now.
Ooh, and apparently it has something to do with, excuse me, is there like some politics involved in this, Miss Thing? That's interesting. I can't even talk about that on here. Get me in trouble. Can't even lying.
For somebody being a rascal, it's going to get you in trouble?
No. There's another part that says U.S. underneath when I looked it up, and it talks about politics.
Oh, gotcha.
The Democrats and Republicans. We ain't going there. Never gonna talk politics. No. Rascal, them are fighting words. I don't know, but I know somebody that used to use call girls that they used to call. Really?
What?
Well, they're kind of mischievous, so I can see that. SM. It just sounds nasty. She said just sounds nasty.
I just don't. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I really thought scallywag had something to do with pirates. Arr, you're a scallywag.
No. I've heard that down south a lot, so I think that's not an uncommon word for down south. Oh, okay. Yeah, we ain't going there, D bitch. No, I ain't touching that subject because that will start a whole new thing, and I'll be like, ooh, nope.
You darn rascals.
I will tell you this. I have a really nice bottle of sparkling wine. I cannot tell you which vineyard it came from that I was going to celebrate getting monetized with, and I forgot to cool it. I forgot to chill it. I'm like, damn it, I'm off tonight, and it is, oh, God, I know it's going to be good.
Sounds like a scallywagging good time.
It's a scallywagging good time. I can't even tell you what freaking winery it came from because the people will go, shame on you. No, it was bought by a dear friend of mine, and their wine is delicious. I will tell you that.
I'm going to be like,
it's the worst of the worst pirates. So it is a pirate thing.
The worst pirate.
It is a pirate thing. Really?
I think that she's right. I think that a scallywag is the worst.
Well, shit. Let me look it up again. Did I miss something?
Pirate.
Scallywag
cannot be any worse than a scallywag when you are pirates. Like those are big time.
Oh, why do pirates say scallywags?
Why? Please tell me why.
Oh, this is interesting. Scallywags were Southerners who cooperated, usually whites, who had nothing before the war and were hoping to profit from the situation. Wait, does that mean they were like standing on the corner?
Pirates?
At their neighbor's expense. Another meaning of scallywag is used to denote a support under the bow of an old pirate ship in dry dock. I don't understand.
I don't know. So it does have something to do with pirates.
There is a little meaning that has to do with pirates. Yeah,
they are the bums of the pirates.
Pirate ship in dry dock.
They
don't let them go out on the water.
No, they're confused. All right, so I am like the cool pirate who gets all the gold and is really like crafty.
I want to be out on the water, man.
And then you got the scallywag pirate that gets dared to go pee on potatoes.
And, so there's a British version of it that is good-natured, mischievous person who may act out of the norm. In some situations, it can mean a good-for-nothing person.
Or a
low life. Scallywag is a low life. You bum of the pirate.
Or the bum of the pirates.
I love that.
We have decided that the scallywag
is a low life lady on the pirate ship. But I mean, if you're hanging out with Johnny Depp, it's probably not a bad thing, right?
I would hang out with Johnny Depp.
I would hang out with
him. I am.
You know what I found throughout this whole him having to kind of tell a little more about his personal life is that he's actually a very cool guy. Mm-hmm. He's very artistic. He's got deep thoughts. I mean, when he answers a question,
he is a weirdo. I love him. He's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
He has gone from do you know when they talk about people that are much older, they got an old soul? Mm-hmm. Like, even when he was younger, you could see that he just has this old soul. I feel like he's taken too many walks.
She just froze again. Hello. It's a bad freeze, too.
I don't know what happened. It's the weirdest thing. You swirl again. What?
You froze like this.
That's the look I give when I watch romantic comedies.
I don't know. I know, but the thing of it is that I've all of a sudden become really like attached to I like his voice. And I never really noticed how much I really like his voice. Yes, he does talk in riddles. Y'all are right about that.
Because remember, he is also theatrical. He is putting on a performance of a lifetime right now. Everything that he's doing, he is looking at
it. $50 million performance at that.
He got his character ready. I mean, he knew what to say and how to say it. And I am not saying that. I mean, come on, Amber Heard.
Oh, listen. Here's the thing, and I know this. I know this from his past and even his present. He's not perfect. He's not.
No. I love him. I absolutely love him.
But the one thing I don't think he is. You need to go back and screenshot. I know. It was a really bad stopping point. I'll be screenshot. Don't worry, I'll send that to her. Wait, Ann is doing the worst performance? Ann or Amber?
Amber is doing the worst performance. She is
pathetic.
Right. I think that her.
I think we should do a whole entire live on our opinions.
Yeah, I kind of what I have seen, and again, because I've been working, I really haven't been able to, and it's like hours upon hours of having to watch the trial.
It's 8 hours every day.
Yes, and I just don't have that time. But I almost feel like we are getting to a questioning her mental capacity, because I think that her attorneys have told her that it's not looking good for her. Yeah. And there could be a possibility of where this case could be dismissed if they find that she is mentally incompetent and cannot really comprehend what is going on. And I think that we're starting to see her performance of crazy. And I'm wondering if this
I do think that they're both really that odd in real life. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. But but this is beyond.
Like, well, you know how we've listened to other recordings and whatnot of how people talk to other people? Mm-hmm. Let's just put it this way. She is on a pretty big level of wow. You just go, really, wow. Yeah, like, did you really just talk to your husband like that? I mean, anybody like that. Mm-hmm. And it's come out since then.
That's what they do.
She not only talks to him and treats him that way, but there's a reason she has a lot of ex-friends. Did you notice a lot of friends that are coming forward for her are previous or ex-friends? I'm like, yes. Why are you an ex-friend? Why aren't you a friend now? You don't want to stick that out? I mean, like, what's because that right there tells me if you can't even continue to have a friendship with her, that something is wrong. And there's proof from her sister was on a reality show. Mm-hmm. Hey, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
There's proof that her sister was on a reality show, and when she was on the reality show, the people that were there said, "Oh man, like Amber she really beat the, you know what, out of you, because she had a blackened eye and her nose was swollen and all kind." And she was like, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it." And I thought. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So this goes, don't worry about it, Natalie. That's okay. That's good. Better late than never. But I was like, I never even knew that took place. I didn't know there was an issue there. And it turns out the sister didn't want to talk about it because when she finally did talk at some point, she says, I am literally terrified of her. Mm-hmm. Our family is terrified of her. What does that tell you?
Right. Yeah. I mean, she's definitely mentally unstable. Yeah. I am surprised that, well, you can't make somebody take medication. Like when you're an adult, you can't make them. And I am sure that her attorneys probably were like, you need to get on your meds because you need to be able to handle yourself. I find it very odd that her cuckoo-ness is now getting, like, the crazy stage is getting more and more and more and more. Like she storms out of the court. She's looking at the jurors. I'm sure that her attorney has said, do not stare at the jurors. What's wrong?
Wait, no, what Minnie said, really? But the sister never actually said that is who gave her the injuries to her face. It was on a reality show, and she goes, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. The other girls assumed it was her sister because they used to fight a lot. It's very, the whole thing is very weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe, you know what? Natalie's probably right about that. I think he probably is normal. He's normal for LA. I mean, yes. What's interesting is that there's something very calming about his voice to me. I never noticed that before, but now that it's so open and it's all out there.
He's very monotone. He is very...
He does, but there's something about his voice that just makes me go, oh man, like I didn't used to think he was all that good looking. And now it's kind of like he's become more attractive to me.
Because he's not putting you to sleep at night.
That could be it. That could be it. But I don't know. It's very odd, especially where he lives in Hollywood. Yeah, that's true.
He is a class A weirdo, but I still love him.
He is a weirdo, but there's something intriguing about how weird he is.
Right.
Like, I feel like sitting down and having a conversation with him I would probably have to have a mega pint of wine just to like be like, you know what I'd feel like I'd have to do though with him is, you know how on YouTube you can speed things up like 1.5 times or 2 times, and I feel like with him I'd be at the 1.5 speed for sure. Like I'm just gonna speed you up a little bit.
And you know, I mean, he's very everything that he's doing is deliberate, like the way that he talks, the way that he is making sure that it's slow. He wants people to understand.
He's very careful. He's very careful in what he says.
I will also that she has probably said to him, "You talk so slow. You talk blah 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 blah." Probably one of the things that she put him down for. He has stored all of that in his head, and he is everything to push a button. I am sure that he is just putting buttons all.
Oh, thank you, Natalie.
Natalie, that's so sweet.
Thank you, doll. Ring the bell. Raquel has the bell. I don't have the bell. Watch the Hollywood Vampires. Oh no, I have not watched that, Natalie. Is that like a movie or a reality type thing? Is that like a documentary or Hollywood Vampires? Thank you, Natalie. That's so sweet. No, I haven't. Now I want to look it up. Y'all, I know I'm the worst but you know what? Look, you don't learn anything, and there it is. It's the first. Oh, it's like a super group. Oh wait, that's his band.
Yeah,
is that his band?
Yeah, he's got. Do you not follow him on YouTube?
I know he has a band, but is that the name of it?
Let me tell you, his YouTube comes up in my stream now all the time, and they are replaying.
Yes, this is the name of their band.
Yeah, they're replaying stuff on his YouTube page now.
There's some interesting people that come up with this, huh? I know I haven't listened to any of his music. That's right. I saw that somewhere that you said you saw them at the Hollywood Bowl. Oh, I bet that was cool. Is Johnny Depp still with the Hollywood Vampires? I'm sure he is. Well, that was back in 2012, but I would bet till present. He's still there.
Yeah, no, if you go on his YouTube, they were streaming. So obviously he wasn't live. Well, it was a live. It was weird because it came up as a live.
Where he was talking with that guy on stage?
Yes. But what they're doing is they're streaming live old videos of him and his band and stuff like that. I don't think that those are recent. I don't think, obviously, he was here in Virginia. He wasn't.
Oh, that's right. Because they're going to court and doing all that there.
Yes. He's right by my work, by the way, where he is staying. I haven't seen it yet.
Amber is just girl, you better get on down there and get some pictures of him. Do you not notice every morning when he goes into court, like there's people waiting out there?
Yeah, so you can get to the courthouse. You'll obviously see them walking in. If you get there early enough, because all of the courts here are open to the public. So
I noticed that, but
people are camping out. Because if you got to get there at like 5:00 in the morning, and if you are one of the first people to get into the courthouse to go to the trial, you actually get to sit and watch it. And I think it's like 25 people. It's like limited.
I noticed that. It's almost like a lottery type thing that I guess you win. Wait a minute.
No, it's line. The lottery is you get up and you sit and you stand in line.
Oh, wow.
It's first time.
Who said that he chopped off his own finger? We know he didn't do that.
He did not. Yeah, I thought that it was already proven that she even admitted it. I thought she admitted that she cut his finger.
I didn't know if that was something new that she came up with or what, but we know he didn't do that. As a matter of fact, if you listen, and I know
right. Is he as good as Justin Bieber? Everybody's better than Justin Bieber.
Julie and Justin Bieber.
I can remember.
Yes.
That we would be on Instagram or YouTube, whatever, like that, and then all of a sudden Julie would be like, "Gotta go! Justin Bieber just went live," and I would just be like,
"That is hilarious! I love how much she's so committed, though."
Julie will ditch her friends for Justin
I
Bieber.
would find that it would be hard for him to come up as a fake person anyway. You know what I mean? Acting is one thing.
Good enough actor.
But his actual personality, I don't know.
Good enough actor. He has done so many roles, and they already have, you know, and not this isn't come out with the trial. This is just, you know, interviews and people that have done like, you know, documentaries and stuff like that on him, is that like he really takes his roles seriously, and he prepares for those roles like months and months prior so that he can get the character down.
And I'm not the least bit surprised by that. Not at all.
Right.
Edward Scissorhands. I was just going to say something about Edward Scissorhands. She's reading my mind. One of his lines was supposed to be, his father died. Johnny said Edward wouldn't know about death. So he said he didn't wake. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. You're right. Now that I watched that movie so many times. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite movies ever. My kids loved it. It's a good movie. I love where he did all the like.
I watched a little bit of it, and then I was like,
"You've never seen the whole thing?"
No,
Raquel. Okay,
no, I have not.
I know you're not a movie person, but and I know Lori's not in here right now. But I will message her later and be like, "Yo, you need to get her to sit down and watch this entire movie."
I think I last did like. I watched like the first 10 minutes.
And it's was so like, good. It is so good. It's worth it.
Got up, and then one of the things. So my absolutely all-time favorite movie was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and that is the only. So when he made the remake, I wanted so badly to hop on a plane, find Johnny Depp, and punch him in the face, because I was really hoping for like. The old, you know, and I know it's the director. I know it's not, and he did a fabulous job of playing that Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
I haven't seen him in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, it's horrible. Don't even watch it. Don't waste your time.
Is it really?
It was just so bad. It was so bad.
I haven't seen that version.
It was so bad, and I was like, "You have taken my childhood dream, and you have just crushed it. You don't do that ever again." But I know it's not him. It's the director. Obviously, he's not the one who's. And he was perfect for the part in that movie. I just wish that they would have never remade the movie. Do you know what I mean? Like this movie would have just been wiped off the face of the earth.
I know. There's some that's just like you. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you noticed though, but there's a lot of that being done right now.
Yes, there are. You get to a point where can't.
Just like 80s movies, you can never remake an 80s movie.
You cannot remake The Breakfast
Club. I don't care what they do. You can't.
Right. You can't remake 16 Candles. You can't remake any of that. And you know what? If you know what you can do, you can re-release them in the movie theaters, and people will go watch them. Don't remake them. I mean, I know that they're trying to come up and make new pops, you know, new movie stars. That's what they want. They want this younger group to catch on, and then everybody's going to love them and go see, like Molly Ringwald. Everybody went to go see Molly Ringwald's movies because she was in 16 Candles.
No matter what she was in, yeah.
You know, and I get that. But don't remake. Just
Meet Joe Black. I forgot about that. Wait, he wasn't in that, though.
My all-time favorite. Wasn't that David Spade?
I thought it was Brad Pitt.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You know I'm going to Google it, damn it. Meet Joe Black. Oh, there it is.
Says.
Oh, yeah. Look at who still has a good freaking memory.
Says the girl who
Hopkins, Brad Pitt. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure that was David Spade, says the girl.
Memory only works for like old stuff. Don't ask me what I had for lunch yesterday because I couldn't tell you. There you go. I just said it. Yes, Julie. I looked it up. Ooh, 16 Candles is so good.
I'm telling you, that was one of the best movies. One of the best movies ever.
Which one? 16 Candles?
Yes.
Yeah. I love the 80s. I watched the other day. I had to watch it twice because I couldn't stand it. St. Elmo's Fire. And Doug came in at one point. He's like,
I love St. Elmo's. I like that.
He was like, God, this movie's so dumb. I said, no, it is the epitome of the 80s.
It is.
Everything about it is stuff that I remember growing up. All the issues and the way that they dressed and their hair. And like, he goes, but it's such bad acting. I said, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter if it's bad acting. It is St. Elmo's Fire. It is the best movie.
Do you know that the restaurant that they taped in Georgetown, because I was in Georgetown, that was all filmed in DC.
I was thinking it was in the area because I looked it up and said it was.
Yeah, it was in DC and Georgetown. That was actually a French restaurant that they used the storefront, the restaurant front, and we would go and eat there. It was stupidly expensive. We could not really afford it. So we would go and we would be like, I would like some escargot. And then it would be like $10. And we're like, I would like a small salad, a house salad. You know, we would all get like the appetizers because the meals themselves, even back then, were really expensive. But we would go just because it was where they filmed St. Elmo's Fire. And it was amazing. And we loved every single minute of it. And I don't know where Susie went. There she is.
I'm right here. Sorry, I got a teenager that had a question.
Yeah, they filmed it. They filmed at the little French place, and then there was like a couple of sports bars that they filmed at that we would go all the time because we were like, we're cool because this is where they did St. Elmo's Fire.
Didn't they say the majority of it was not even filmed in that area though? The majority
it was just a lot of the scenery. Because remember, they were all in DC. They were young DC executives,
right.
And, you know, and I think like they were working at like, you know, the one doctor, remember the girl that Emilio Estevez, like she was working at GW Hospital. You know, so there was all
right.
They did a lot of the filming in DC.
I can see her name. I can see her face, but I can't think of her name.
I can't remember her name.
The long curly brown hair.
His Chrysler LeBaron convertible that he drove to go and tell her that he, you know, was over her.
The one Brad just did located in LA? I don't know, Natalie. I'm not sure. Brad Pitt is her heartthrob.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting is there's like certain...
Brad Pitt's still doing movies. See, that's how much of the movie things matter.
Yes, of course he's still doing movies.
I didn't know that. I don't think he got back with Jennifer Aniston, and that's it.
Oh no! Are they back together? Did I miss something?
Together again? Oh, maybe not.
Because if they did,
it's Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck that got back together.
Thank you, Natalie. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I remember going to Mother's in Chicago because of them. Oh, about last night. You know what? I'm sorry. Rob Lowe, I've had a crush on since I was in my teens. I still have a crush on him. I will die having a crush on that man. Period.
Scientology has made, I believe that he has drank from the fountain of youth. I am convinced now that Scientology has. Because
I do not know what he has done. But I'll tell you what he did do. Mm-hmm. Remember, he used to be heavy into like drinking and whatnot. Like he just he got himself clean, no drugs, no alcohol, no nothing. And he married this really, really beautiful woman, and they've got beautiful kids together. And I'll be honest with you, I think that because of the way he lives his life is why he looks like he looks. Do I think he takes care of himself?
I believe that he is actually keto, even though
he is keto. He's low carb. Right. Who had sex in that scene?
Yes, he actually had sex in what scene?
No, he's not. I don't think he's.
I thought he was a Scientologist. Maybe not.
No, he's not a Scientologist. No, you're thinking of. No, you're thinking of.
No, it was Tom Cruise, him, Christy Alley.
Rob Lowe is not.
I thought there was like a whole handful.
No, he's not drinking from that water fountain, thank God. About last night. So wait a minute, that was Demi Moore, right? That was the girlfriend in that?
Oh my goodness!
We're getting ready to go.
I looked at the clock and I was like, "Oh my God, it's 11:56."
I know it's getting late.
I'm so tired.
About last night was Rob Lowe, James Belushi, Demi Moore. No, he is not. No, he's not a Scientologist. How do you know that they really had sex though?
Minnie knows everything.
Minnie, how do you know?
She just knows.
Minnie.
Don't ask Minnie how she knows.
Minnie, you're gonna have to message me and tell me how you know.
If she tells you, she's gonna have to kill you. She just knows.
Minnie is like the fountain of knowledge. Like she knows everything. If y'all need to know any information, don't ask her because I want to hear it first.
Telling
and then
you.
If I want to give that knowledge out and tell y'all, then I will.
She knows.
She knows.
She just knows.
She knows stuff. About Last Night was remade with Kevin Hart. What? Are you kidding me?
No way.
Yeah, I'm calling it a night too. Thank you all so much. We're gonna do Whacky Wednesday. I'm gonna try to do it weekly. Sometimes I can't because of scheduling doesn't work for it. But if we don't do Whacky Wednesday, we'll do Tacky Tuesday. I don't know.
Tacky Tuesday. That's a Twisting Tuesday.
That just popped into my head. The whole Tacky Tuesday. Literally
Good
just.
Night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for your support, and that's why we have the best secret, not secret room, right? Yeah, I know, it's so funny. Our not secret is insane. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a fabulous night. We will be back with some more fun stuff. Probably, I'm gonna have to do more Walmart stuff. Clearly.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody
I just saw a whole lot of new photos. I'm just like, whoa.
Oh, you're like, this is gold. Gold, I tell you.
This is gold. All right, girls and guys. And I noticed Richard didn't show up. I hate it. All right.
Richard.
I know, we missed Richard. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate the support. Don't forget to like. Bye.
Bye.